Now at 6, a Joplin woman who killed a couple in a DWI crash learns her sentence. Plus, an area firefighter warns about the continuing risk of fire danger in the area. And
Freeman Hospital is giving high schoolers a chance to explore different positions within healthcare. Stay with KOAM for more.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Well, we've been wanting some rain, and now a lot of us are getting it. This is KOAM News at 6. Some areas are now under severe thunderstorm threats. Doug Heddy joins us with a first look.
Yeah, we've had scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the afternoon. Numerous severe thunderstorm warnings, but these have been mainly in our southern counties. Really from the metro north, it's just been some light showers, but at least this is a change, something new that we have not seen in weeks. We're getting some showers and thunderstorms out there. You can see these are mainly in our southern counties, but as we head through at least the next several hours, we're going to continue to have thunderstorms in our very far southern counties. But the good news here is additional thunderstorms are really going to start to develop later on tonight, which is going to help us out, giving us better chances for rain. Plus, we're going to get some relief from the heat as we go through the next few days. So of course we're going to break this all down for you coming up here in just a bit.
Catch you then. Joplin woman is sentenced for killing a Joplin couple in a DWI crash. Authorities say in January of last year, Rita Glasgow was intoxicated when she drove a stolen pickup into an SUV. Terry and Rhonda Koppel of Joplin both died from injuries in that crash. Now a judge has sentenced the suspect Glasgow to 23 years in prison for driving while intoxicated. Glasgow is already serving a 7-year prison sentence for other drug crimes. The sentences will run at the same time. Authorities have released the name of a man who was shot in Joplin yesterday afternoon. Police received a call of gunshots at 1201 East Hill Street before 4 yesterday. That's where they found 47-year-old Daniel Samuels of Joplin with gunshot wounds. Authorities now say he is in stable condition. Police have not made any arrests. A Joplin woman is accused of firing a gun from one car toward a person in another car. Police arrested 20-year-old Cameron McCain at a Joplin home. They say a caller reported that McCain fired a gunshot at her from a car at the intersection of 7th Street and South Wall Avenue in Joplin just before midnight last night. No one was hurt. A pedestrian is dead after she was struck by a motorcycle near Racine, Missouri. Authorities say 32-year-old Johanna DeRose of Racine was on foot on Route K yesterday when she was hit by a motorcycle driven by Nicholas Livermore of Racine. DeRose died at the scene. Livermore was in serious condition. Despite some scattered storms, some areas do remain dry and the risk of grass fires remains high. Some area fire departments have been getting a lot of calls.
What I can tell you right now is we're responding to several grass fires a day, and with the conditions that we're experiencing with the drought, we're having to help our neighbors and they're having to help us on almost all of those fires. So it becomes a team approach at this point.
Officials say people should avoid burning even when it cools down or rains over at least the next couple of days. Local high schoolers get a taste of what it's like to work in healthcare. KOAM's Amber Jenkins has more.
Freeman Hospital in Joplin is hosting a healthcare academy for high schoolers who want to explore different positions in healthcare. Freeman Healthcare Academy lets students job shadow different jobs to have a better understanding of what they want to work towards.
Because doctoring, it is like 12 years of school, and I don't know if that's like necessarily what I want to do. So it's really good to see other options.
The participants enjoyed the hands-on learning activities and toured different hospitals' department.
We got to go see the laboratory, and I thought that was really cool because like it's kind of one of those places where it's like, what goes on behind those doors? Like, what are they doing down there?
Some of the students always thought they belonged in the healthcare field.
Since I was 5, my Nana used to work in a hospital. She was only the dietary manager, but I knew I wanted to be in this field.
The academy returned this year after a 2-year hiatus. Parents and students were excited to apply when it returned.
The feedback that we've gotten from the students and the parents are that they are very grateful to have this opportunity.
In Joplin, Amber Jenkins, KOAM News.
The students will receive certificates when that academy wraps up on Friday. The Ronald Mcdonald House in Joplin is celebrating its 24th birthday. In the months leading up to this anniversary, The organization launched a 24/7 support campaign. The campaign celebrates and honors the qualities shown by supporters 24/7, 365 days a year for the past 24 years.
So when you think that for 24 years, your house and mine has never closed, and we're still doing what we did 365 days, 7 days a week, 24 years ago when we opened, and that is serving families of seriously ill children being treated at our 2 local hospitals.
To learn more about the 24-year program, check out the Ronald Mcdonald House Facebook page. A statue honoring Amelia Earhart was unveiled today in the Statutory Hall at the U.S. Capitol. With the addition of Earhart, the Statutory Hall collection will now have 11 women represented out of 100 total statues. Each state is represented by 2 statues, and Amelia Earhart was chosen by Kansas to replace Kansas Senator John James Ingalls. This year is the 90th anniversary of Earhart's landmark solo flight across the Atlantic, as well as the 125th anniversary of her birth in Kansas. The other Kansas statue is of Dwight D. Eisenhower. Coming up, area youth receive free meals.
A federal fund by the United States Department of Agriculture is feeding Kansas youth this summer through summer meal programs. One town in the 4 states is benefiting greatly from it. I'm Bella Line with more on the story.
Plus, we're going to tell you why a local Children Miracle Network champion is building a sweet treat for a good cause. Summer meal program funded by the United States Department of Agriculture is helping feed Kansas youth this summer. KOAM's Bella Line has details.
With reduced or free lunches only being available during the school year, the Kansas Food Bank has partnered with Feeding America to deliver free food boxes to 11 sites around Kansas this summer. The Girard Public Library is one site that has been very successful with the program. According to the Kansas Food Bank, so far the site served 1,060 boxes this summer.
So it's all food that a child can get out of the pantry themselves and eat. It's not something that someone has to prepare for them. So, you know, if the kids are home by themselves for the summer or they just want some snacks, it helps with family food budget. It helps feed the kids through the summer, give them a little extra to eat, and then there's families that kind of depend on the food.
The program is federally funded by the USDA but does not require a registration process to be eligible. The only requirement is a waiver that the guardian must bring with them to pick up their boxes each week, and neither the child or guardian are required to live in the town of one of the 11 sites.
I think right now we're all suffering. Gas is extremely high. I drive a 12-passenger van, so it cost me over $120 to fill it up. So all those other expenses. Today I went to buy bleach to clean out our trash cans, and they went from 97 cents to $5.52 for a gallon of bleach. So this is just a great resource that's free for the community, and you can come in and get a box of snacks and food to help your family.
The program has continued to bring in families from all over southeast Kansas to Girard because of the limited site locations. But while parents or guardians grab the children a box, they're able to use the public library's facilities.
Having it at the library, my kids are so excited to come in and go to the library and do things there too. So I think it's just drawing people in from the community.
In Girard, Kansas, I'm Bella Line, KOAM News.
Now, today was the last day the Girard site was serving boxes for the summer, but to find a site near you or to learn more, go to our website, KOAMnewsnow.com. There's no better way to beat this heat than to create a sweet treat. Local Children's Miracle Network champion Nora Beechner created her own blizzard at Dairy Queen to promote the network's upcoming Miracle Treat Day. Dairy Queen is giving a chance to donate to CMN, and all you have to do is buy a frozen treat from Dairy Queen tomorrow.
All the funds raised through Children's Miracle Network stay local, and they come back to Freeman Health System to help sick and injured kids with travel expenses, specialized medical equipment, medications, just different things that can help their care be more comfortable.
Nora's blizzard was cookie dough, Oreo, caramel, and a little bit of cotton candy. That sounds pretty sweet, Nora. Probably no calories, hardly any, right? Probably. There was also a car show, family fun night at the 32nd Street Dairy Queen. That's going to be tomorrow from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. A little bit later, the Joplin Outlaws earned a spot in the Mink League Championship Series. We'll have details in sports.
Plus, finally, thunderstorms in the forecast. We're going to check that out coming up. Well, of course, another hot one for us today, but scattered showers and thunderstorms. About 40 to 50% of us have picked up at least a little bit of rain during the daytime hours, and a lot of clouds, which very evident on our Lander Chevrolet Tower Cam. Of course, southeast side of the city, I-44 eastbound, and then westbound. Most of the showers and thunderstorms we have been seeing have been primarily in our southern counties and continued to shift a little bit farther off toward the south. Still a severe thunderstorm warning for western parts of Delaware County. One little batch of lighter showers kind of scooting through southeast Kansas into west central Missouri, but all the big boys have been in our southern counties. We've had numerous severe thunderstorm warnings. These have been very low grade, so we're talking about winds at about 60 and penny to quarter size hail. But you can see the metro up toward Pittsburgh, mainly dry, just a few little random showers. But again, if we zoom in a little bit farther south, so here's Grand Lake, and then heading south toward Jay. So this storm working into western parts of Delaware County, and this has winds at 60, and again, about penny-sized hail. These extend over into Benton County, southern parts of Mcdonald County, so Pineville, Anderson, Knoll, still some showers and a few random thunderstorms, and then extend over into Berry County, mainly right around Table Rock Lake. So these have calmed down over the past hour or so. They may flare up a little bit south of I-44 over the next couple hours, but after that, I think we're pretty good through most of the night. Then we'll see some showers and thunderstorms picking back up later on tonight. They're going to develop right along the Kansas and Oklahoma state line. Temperatures, of course, with the clouds and showers have cooled down just a little bit. On average, most of us are sitting into the mid-80s. 7th and range line currently sitting at 86, north winds at about 10. Through the evening hours, we slide back through the 80s, eventually lower 70s later on tonight. All right, let's go through time. Over the next hour, still scattered thunderstorms. Southern counties may flare up a little bit again south of I-44, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Then things calm down. After midnight, we'll see them trying to flare up again late tonight into tomorrow morning. But again, primarily in our southern counties as we go into tomorrow morning. So north of Interstate 44, not much in the way of rainfall for us tonight. By late morning, still scattered showers and thunderstorms. Again, mainly southern counties, but tomorrow afternoon, we'll finally see them flare up in our northern counties. So Yates Center, Iola, Fort Scott, over toward Nevada, and then things will quiet down again. And then late tomorrow night into Friday morning, things pick up again. So at least we have several batches of showers and thunderstorms, or at least chances over the next couple days. Friday night into Saturday morning, another complex, but again, back to our southern counties with chances for showers and thunderstorms. Also good news here, relief from the heat. And not just a little relief, a lot of relief. Still near 90 tomorrow, near 80 on Friday. Saturday I've been going 78, but the latest indications are showers and thunderstorms a little bit farther south, so less cloud cover will pop us into the 80s, but no matter what, it's going to be comfortable. 84 Sunday, 92 Monday, triple digit heat. Looks like a long period again settles back in by the middle of next week, but at least this break and some rain, something we definitely need.
Both of those, and boy, 78 is a high. That sounds
crazy.
Too good to be true. Still ahead, the Kansas City Chiefs hit the field for their first full team practice at training camp, and the Joplin Outlaws prepare for the Mink League Championship Series against St. Joe. We're going to hear from the team coming up.
The Joplin Outlaws have earned a spot in the Mink League Championship Series. The Outlaws will face the St. Joe Mustangs in a 3-game series to determine this year's league champion. And Joplin earned their spot in the championship series by beating Jeff City 4-2 last night to claim the South Division title. Now, they have the tough task of facing a St. Joe team that's won 7 of the last 12 Mink League titles. And the Mustangs also took 3 out of 4 from the Outlaws in the regular season. So Joplin knows they'll have to be good to finish off their season with the league championship.
This is a great underdog story for us. You know, like I said, they're going to be tough to beat, but I really think if we play good defense, have a good showing of pitching, and offensively just keep doing what we're doing and don't press, I think we're going to give them a good run for the money. They're a tough team, man. Top to bottom, they can hit a little bit, and I think their biggest strength is their defense and their pitching. So if we want to get to them, we got to make sure offensively we execute. Johnny Coy does a good job over there. He runs a great program. So to be able to get on top of them early is going to be big for us. That first game is really key.
Game 1 of the 3-game series between the Outlaws and Mustangs will be on Thursday in Joplin before the series shifts to St. Joe for games 2 and 3. The Kansas City Royals finish up their 3-game series with the Angels this afternoon. The two teams have split the first 2 games of the series, with each team winning in a shutout. Kansas City aims for a 4-2 start to the second half of the season today. Now in the 5th, fly ball to right. MJ Melendez crashes hard into the wall. Ball is loose. It turns into an RBI triple. Take another look. Looks pretty bad, but Melendez would stay in the game. Didn't get much better for the Royals today. Next batter, Brandon Marsh, goes the other way for the single to score the runner. Angels go up 2-0. Then in the 7th, Andrew Velasquez back to the pitcher, but look at this. Dylan Coleman just airmails the toss into space. Run scores on that. Royals drop the game and the series to the Angels, 4-0 the final. As for the St. Louis Cardinals, they aim to avoid a 3rd straight loss today against the Blue Jays. Now, the Cards are without both Nolan Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt, who are unvaccinated and could not make the trip to Canada. That one just getting started with no score in the first. We'll have the latest from the game right here tonight at 10. The Kansas City Chiefs held their first full team practice today at training camp in St. Joe. Now, fans got a first chance to see and hear from some of the team's new players. On the offensive side, wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster talked today about coming over from Pittsburgh and starting to build chemistry with Patrick Mahomes.
This offseason, we've just been working out every single day. Pat stays in Dallas. Pat calls, hey, we're throwing these days. If you're out here, come out, make it out. And, a lot of guys did that this offseason, and just building that trust. And I think over the time, and you could just even see it out here, Pat's making throws and, I'm making those catches. And like you said, just building that chemistry, going into the season.
We're going to hear from the Chiefs defense right here tonight at 10. And that's a look at sports. We'll be back with more news right after this.
Take time now to recognize a local veteran who served in the Korean War. Larry Holtz served in the U.S. Army from 1953 to 55. His hometown, Oswego, Kansas. And we're proud to salute Corporal Larry Holtz, a four-state hero. Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. We're going to have reaction to the Federal Reserve raising interest rates again. Also a visit to St. Louis, where people are still dealing with historic flooding. And look at how robots are helping surgery patients spend less time in the hospital. That and much more tonight, KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Today is National Scotch Day, and not just any old whiskey. To be Scotch, it has to be made in Scotland, made from malted barley aged in oak barrels for at least 3 years and be less than 94.8% alcohol. Fun fact, there are 5 types of Scotch: single malt, single grain, blended malt, blended grain, and blended. I know it kind of blends together, sounds like the same thing, but 5 distinct types. Some of you are getting rain. More of you will be getting rain in the days ahead.
Yeah, we're going to continue to have scattered thunderstorms through the evening hours, mainly south of I-44, and then flaring up a bit tomorrow morning, and then some more trying to pop up tomorrow afternoon as well. But I mean, also besides the rain chances, look at the temperatures. Fantastic.
Yes. Almost 30 degrees cooler than yesterday. Final sports note.
I told you we're going to hear from the Kansas City Chiefs again tonight at 10. We're going to hear from Justin Reed, safety that came over from the Texans. He'll talk about some of the new faces on that side of the ball.
He's trying to fill Matthew's shoes. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here at 10. Let's make it a great evening.